Alrighty, welcome back to another trade recap. Today I ended up taking one trade. I ended up taking the short, and I am up around, let me see, I took screenshots of it. On my Apex, $414.54. And on my, that was on my Alpha Futures, and these are on my Apex, $745.84 across all my accounts. So whatever that equals across all of my accounts. But yeah, ended up taking the short, and coming into market open, I was bearish bias. Super quick trade, super easy trade, a great way to end off Friday, and very, very happy about it. So yeah, let's kind of just run through price action, what I wanted to see, what ended up happening, and yeah, everything that happened. So coming into market open, reason I was leaning bearish bias was because just look at order flow. Look at how order flow is printing yesterday. We ended up coming up, tapping this 4-hour as well as tapping this unfilled daily for value gap, and having a huge, 1,000-point dump, right? So we dumped 1,000 points yesterday, and we end up continuing to dump and getting below these down close candles, respecting this 4-hour and continuing to be bearish. So coming into market open on the higher time frame, I was bearish bias. Same thing on the 1-hour. We tap this 1-hour for value gap. We run this 1-hour inefficiency, right? We are continuing to respect bearish order flow and disrespect bullish order flow. Another key sign for me that we were bearish bias coming into market open was we end up taking this internal high around, what time was this? This was 6:15 a.m. We end up taking this internal high and getting below this 15-minute change. So because of this, because we get below this 15-minute change, this validates this model to this low. So coming into market open, we were right around here. I wanted to see a rebalance into that 15-minute for value gap for me to take a short, right? Because I'm not looking to take a short down here. I am looking to take a short up here. So in order for me to take a short and take a trade today, I needed to see us rebalance into this 15-minute and continue to show bearish order flow. So let's kind of just run through market open and see what ends up happening. Right now we're at 7:14, so we have a little bit to go. But yes, we end up coming all the way up and taking that internal high, as well as closing, we end up taking this internal high and tapping that unfilled 15-minute. Now, all I would need to see from this point on is I would just need to see a close below this 1-minute change in the state, and that validates the model to these lows down here, right? So what do we end up doing? Very next candle, we end up closing below the change in the state. I take a short on the candle close, and I just target this internal low. I'm just targeting the low hanging fruit, right? Taking what I'm confident in and having my stop at this candle high up here. Taking what I'm confident in, there was no point in time where I went break even. Just taking my piece of the pie, taking the low hanging fruit, and getting off of the market. Entered this with 4 micros, and very next candle, our TP ends up getting hit. Very, very short, very quick trade, really good displacement lower. And as you can see, if I were to target this low down here, I probably would have been break even at that low, and would have gotten stopped out at break even, because this is just a normal rebalance. So yeah, and market just kind of continued to chop around, not really do too much, and we're right here just chopping around, creating all this LR down here. But yeah, that was my trade that I ended up taking today. Very short, very quick, simple trade, nothing to it, just waiting for a close below that 1-minute change off the manipulation, the tap into the 15-minute for value gap. Very, very simple. But that's going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Just take some time this weekend just to kind of chill out. Don't worry about trading. Be with your family, everything like that. But I hope you guys caught a dub today. I hope you guys caught this dub today as well. But I hope you guys have a great day and a great rest of your weekend, and I will catch you in the next trade.